What's up, y'all? It's your girl Bree. It has been a while since I've updated you guys, so I want to give you guys an update on life, right? So first and foremost, it's currently May, and as you guys know, I'm founder of Gem Social. But I want to share something that I wasn't sure if I wanted to share or not, but the fact of the matter is, why not? I have decided to go back to 9 to 5. I know you guys are probably wondering, wait, how are you going to manage Gem and a 9 to 5? The fact of the matter is, I've done it before, and I think I could do it even better now because I have a process and because I have a team. Previously, I was working for a company remote last year, but I had no process for Gem. I honestly didn't even know how to grow the platform. I was even surprised that we got as far as we did without a process. But now we have advisors, now we have a team in place, now we have interns, and I'm so grateful because 3 of these interns this summer are going to be full-time and paid for by a sponsor. Take my espresso shot when I say this. So the thing is, 120 hours a week will go into the platform, and that's not including the development time and et cetera, et cetera. I'm one person. Even if I went to all the conferences in the world, watched all the tutorials in the world, I had to have the right team in place to propel and push this business forward. And I just want some more money to push that forward because I realized that I have to get out my own way. And how am I doing that? I still have the money that we raised, of course, which I'm investing into marketing now more heavily. I have a product advisor that just joined us with her experience being from Xbox, Google, Microsoft, great product and data analytics experience. And then the next thing is, pushing more forward with content. I had to make a lot of decisions this year where I laid off a good amount of people because they just weren't pushing the company forward, kind of just signing in, just somewhat doing tasks and then signing out. But I really needed people that had the same vision as me, and I finally feel like I have it. So with that being said, I felt more comfortable going back to work now that I have a process in place because I can take more of my discretionary income and put it into the business and other things. See, a lot of us try to, convince ourselves that we have to choose between one or the other, but we don't. A lot of these CEOs have their hands on a lot of different things, whether it's real estate, whether it's another business, whether it's owning restaurants, doing whatever. They just put the right teams in place. But they own more than just one thing, and I'm no longer going to limit myself. Morgan DeBond, the author of Rewrite Your Rules and also the CEO and founder of Blavity, which owns Afrotech, by the way, she was a consultant until Blavity got where it needed to get. Even when her initial checks, $500,000, she was still working as a consultant, and that's what I decided to do. So I'm going to be working remote for a global company. I'm so excited for the skills that I'm going to learn from this company as well and be able to use it not just in my personal life, but my professional life and my business life, right? There's other people at this company that actually have their own businesses too, and it's like really impressive because we have really stellar clients, the kind of clients that, we use every day on our phones. So to me, that's where I want to be. I'm also excited because I'm making well in the 6 figures, great benefits, and it just kind of gets that financial strain off my back because I don't have to pay myself through Gem Social. I can just take my W-2 money and my money that I get from real estate, and I'll be good. And I can just fully use all this money for the platform. I haven't paid myself once, but eventually I was going to take about $2,000 to $3,000 worth of pay just to make sure, I'm good and not always chewing for my savings. But I don't even need to do that. Now I can sponsor events. I can put money into Facebook ads, Google ads. I can travel to certain conferences to learn more things. I can send people to different conferences for certain things. We can have more activations. I don't think y'all understand the financial strain that founders have, even when they raise money. There's some founders that's raised $1-2 million, but they only can pay themselves maybe $50,000-$60,000 a year because they need to make the money. The business needs to make money. And our business is making money, but it's not making enough to sustain my kind of lifestyle. If I lived in I don't know, like a really, really small part of Mexico or Thailand or something, it would be a different story. But I actually have to be in the U.S. for this kind of platform. Anyways, I say this to say that this is your story. How you write it is up to you. I'm not here to impress anybody else but my customers. And I'm so excited that we have more money, more discretionary income to put into this platform. And you guys will see the difference between before and now that I have more discretionary income and can invest into marketing. It just makes it so much better. It increases our runway. I am just so excited. And on top of that, we have stellar interns joining us this summer, as mentioned, and a growth marketing intern, strategic partnership intern, and an influencer partnership intern. We have some amazing events that's going to be planned out throughout this whole summer programming, activating at certain festivals, events. We just had one recently in Gainesville, Florida. We have an influencer event coming up called Creators Night Out in Houston, Texas, and then so on, so on. We'll probably swing by New York. I plan on going to a master class in Vegas. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. So if you're a founder, like even if you picked up some part-time remote, just don't discount yourself too much. Be smart. Play as smart, as I always tell people. Play as smart. I know other founders who have other forms of income. Some of them flip houses. Some of them trade stocks. Some of them work a regular job. Some of them are DoorDash and stuff. So, everyone has to get it how they live it. I just decided to go back and use my zone of genius to make my money, and I feel so great about it. So I just wanted to share that with y'all because I don't know if any of you are struggling with the decision of should I still work while working on this business, and that's up to you. Another thing I want to mention is that a good amount of my time spent on GEM is in the evenings. So I'm really not losing anything by that. Yes, I'm going to spend more time working because I have 2 things going on now. But that's just the sacrifice I have to make with my time and free time, right? Is because this is what I really want. This is what I really want. Let that job fund your dream. I say that all the time. Let that job fund your dream. This is not stopping me. This is propelling me. Let me know what you think.